They've noticed it, haven't they? The way your skin holds light differently now. The way you walk into a room and it's like something invisible but undeniable shifts. They don't have the words for it, so they say things like, "You're glowing," or "You look different," or "There's something about you lately." But this isn't skincare. This isn't lighting. This is spiritual. This is the physical realm catching up to what's already happened in the spirit. And you felt it too. The warmth under your skin in still moments. The tingle when you speak truth. The way mirrors don't lie to you anymore. Something is rising to the surface, and your body is trying to keep up with your destiny. Your skin is simply obeying what God already declared over your life. Shine. You were never meant to blend in. And for a while, that was the ache. The tension of being too much for some rooms, too radiant for certain people's comfort. You thought you had to dull yourself down to be accepted, so you covered, you filtered, you hid. But God never designed you to be digestible. He designed you to be disruptive. Your glow isn't cosmetic, it's cosmic. It's what happens when oil meets flame. It's what happens when someone walks through fire and doesn't come out burned, but blazing. You, chosen one, are that someone. And your radiance isn't accidental. It's the visible evidence of invisible warfare you already won. They tried to break you, not just emotionally, but energetically. Some of the people who hugged you weren't hugging you. They were scanning you, trying to decode you. And when they couldn't explain why your aura stayed pure despite everything, they started labeling it as arrogance, mystery, weirdness. But what they were really feeling was conviction, because your skin started reflecting what their spirits were trying to avoid: light, truth, destiny. They saw God on you and didn't know how to name it, so they judged it. But you felt it, the difference. You felt it when your skin felt electric in worship. You felt it when your presence silenced a room. You felt it when no product could replicate the radiance that obedience gave you. And this is only the beginning. You've stepped into the season where your outer shell is catching up with your inner call. Your skin is becoming a scroll, and heaven is writing on you every scar, every shimmer, every shift. It's coded, prophetic, intentional. That's why the glow won't stop. That's why strangers stare. That's why you felt more seen in silence than in speech. You are radiating the evidence of alignment. You're not just glowing, you're announcing. You're not just luminous, you're prophetic. The skin is speaking now, chosen one. And the world has no filter strong enough to cover what God is unveiling through you. Before your body ever formed, before you had bones or a name, heaven spoke light into your being, and your skin caught it. That wasn't melanin or pigment alone, that was divine architecture, a spiritual map embedded into your layers, built to reflect glory, respond to frequency, and glow when truth touches it. Your skin was never random. It was not just protection, it was projection, a canvas God chose to write himself on. And some of the things you've hated about your appearance, the tones, the texture, the changes, they were never flaws. They were encrypted signals, holy markings, hidden codes waiting for the right frequency to activate them. That's why lately you felt so uncomfortable in old environments. Your skin is sensing a shift. The light inside you is stretching, reaching, demanding room to expand. You're not imagining the heat you feel when you speak boldly. You're not crazy for noticing how your skin prickles when you enter certain rooms, how it tightens in the presence of deception, how it glows under clarity. That's your God-given sensitivity coming online. Because your skin isn't just reacting, it's prophesying. Heaven wired it to discern, to detect truth, to remember glory. That's why no matter how much the world tried to mask you, you never fully disappeared. You were marked, labeled in the spirit before you ever took your first breath. Your skin was created to broadcast divine updates like a living scroll. The more you align with truth, the more the code beneath your skin begins to transmit. And yes, they felt it. People have walked away from you without knowing why, but their spirits did. Your glow was too encrypted, your presence too high frequency, and the ones who couldn't decode it chose to distance instead of discern. But don't take their retreat as rejection, take it as confirmation, because when light increases, shadows get uncomfortable. You were not built to be palatable. You were built to be prophetic. That radiance pulsing through your pores, it's not just aesthetic, it's authority. That's why the enemy came for your image so early. That's why they shamed you for your skin, mocked you for being too dark, too pale, too different. It wasn't about your appearance, it was about the glory embedded beneath it. You're remembering now, aren't you? The moments your skin felt alive when you heard truth. The times you broke out, flared up or flushed, not from embarrassment, but spiritual interference. The skin was trying to speak, and now you're listening, because the light is increasing, and no covering can hide what heaven has coded. You are a living signal, chosen one, and every time you step into alignment, your skin confirms it. You don't just wear light, you are light. This is more than radiance, this is revelation, and you're only just beginning to see what's been written beneath the surface all along. It's not your imagination. Some people make you shine brighter. Some atmospheres awaken something in you, and your skin reacts before your words do. That's not flattery, that's frequency. When your spirit is in the presence of those who recognize your true essence, even if they don't have the language for it, your body knows, your skin knows. You've noticed it, a softness, a shimmer, a calm glow. It's not makeup, it's not sleep, it's not lighting, it's spiritual resonance. Because when you're in the presence of someone aligned with your future or your purpose, the divine code in your skin activates. You glow as a response to being seen, not superficially, but soul deep. And your glow isn't just a result, it's a signal. Heaven is saying, something right is happening here. You've also seen the opposite, haven't you? Environments where your skin goes cold, faces that make your pores tighten, conversations that feel like friction under your surface. It's because your body isn't just a vessel, it's a discerner. Your glow dims in rooms that try to minimize your truth. And the people who drain you, it's not just emotional, it's cellular. Your skin can tell when someone's trying to pull light from you without pouring any back. That's why some rooms felt exhausting. That's why you looked in the mirror after certain encounters and felt like your face didn't belong to you. Your radiance wasn't gone, it was guarded, protected by God until you stepped back into alignment. But when you're in the presence of someone whose spirit doesn't compete with yours, something happens. Your glow becomes effortless. You laugh differently. You breathe more fully. The light moves through your face like it's remembering home. Because the truth is, your skin is a reflector of spiritual connection. And some people were sent to remind you of your radiance, not through compliments, but through energy, presence, peace. That's why you felt brighter around them. That's why your skin reacted to their proximity. You weren't just being admired, you were being recognized. And now that you're becoming aware of this pattern, you'll start choosing rooms differently, not based on status, but on spirit. You'll begin to notice who dims you and who designs space for your glow to flourish. God is teaching you how to protect the temple, not just with boundaries, but with light, with wisdom, with spiritual skincare. Because not everyone deserves the version of you that glows. Some people need to meet the guarded version, the one who knows when to shine and when to shield. You glow around certain people because they're aligned with your assignment. You shine in certain atmospheres because your body knows when it's safe to be seen. And going forward, that's your compass. If your light feels stifled, so is your destiny. But when your glow increases, your soul is being fed. Let your radiance lead you, Chosen one, it's not vanity, it's discernment. They tried, didn't they? In ways so subtle it looked like love, in words dressed as concern, in environments that praised your humility only when it looked like silence. But they weren't trying to protect you, they were trying to contain you, because your light disrupted everything they built on illusion. Your radiance exposed their shadows, and rather than rise with you, they tried to cover you. They tried to convince you that glowing made you arrogant, that confidence was pride, that your presence was too much. But it wasn't your light that was offensive. It was their refusal to heal. And now you're seeing it clearly. They didn't hate your glow. They feared what it would reveal about them. You thought something was wrong with you because the moment you stepped into your light, people withdrew. They ghosted. They criticized. They misread your stillness as attitude, your glow as performance. But God never asked you to explain your shine. He asked you to steward it. And even when you tried to shrink, wore smaller energy, dimmed your eyes, muted your joy, the light refused to die. Because what heaven put in you isn't battery-powered, it's eternal. The fire they tried to smother was not of this world. And now, every place that tried to reject you is haunted by the version of you they couldn't control. This is your becoming. The moment you stop apologizing for beauty you didn't manufacture, the moment you realize you're not meant to tone down a light that was placed in you for global assignment. Chosen one, they tried to dim what they couldn't replicate. They touched the lamp, but didn't know the oil came from within. And now you understand. Every betrayal was a polishing. Every lie spoken about you added fuel. Every exile turned you into a temple. What they didn't know was that in trying to silence your glow, they amplified its message. Because your resilience is louder than any rumor, and your glow, it's louder than revenge. There's a reason you're brighter now. You've walked through envy and didn't let it define you. You stood in the mirror after being misunderstood, and instead of self-hate, you chose self-honor. You wiped the tears off skin that still carried light, and God saw it. Every time you could have clapped back and didn't, every time you let silence speak louder than defense, every time you stayed soft, stayed radiant, stayed holy, when you had every reason not to. That glow you carry is not weakness, it's warfare. Because you didn't dim for the darkness, you became the light it couldn't comprehend. And now, the glow is permanent. It's not based on mood or praise, it's identity, etched into the spirit, written on the face. Let this be your confirmation. Whatever tried to dim you failed. You're still shining, still standing. And now, they can't look away, because what once made them uncomfortable is now undeniable. They knew before you did that if you ever saw yourself clearly, their illusion would collapse. So they came for your mirror, not the glass, but your perception. They whispered lies while you were still too young to question them, shaped your self-image with sarcasm, comparison, and silence. And little by little, they taught you how to mistrust your own reflection, how to look at the miracle of your own skin and only see flaws. They told you your nose was too wide, your tone was too dark, your light was too much, not because it was true, but because it was prophetic, because your face held evidence of a destiny they couldn't control. And if you ever looked long enough to recognize it, their grip on you would break. You weren't at war with your face, you were at war with the lies layered on top of it. And those lies didn't just come through people, they came through media, trends, algorithms, the subtle doctrine of "you're not enough," preached through images and timelines. Every edited photo, every airbrushed influencer, every trend that glorified anything but your truth. But your skin remembered. It remembered the oil, the anointing, the original blueprint. And even when you didn't feel beautiful, even when you avoided mirrors, your body refused to surrender. It kept glowing in defiance. breaking out in protest, peeling back the mask, because heaven was trying to get your attention, not to fix you, but to free you. This war wasn't about beauty, it was about visibility. The enemy knew that if you hated your reflection, you'd hide, and if you hid, your calling would stay locked in dormancy. But God didn't make you to disappear. He made you to reflect glory, the kind of glory that doesn't shrink to fit filters, the kind of beauty that doesn't beg for approval. You were never meant to compete. You were meant to confront. And when you finally stood in front of that mirror and didn't flinch, when you stared into your own eyes and said, "I see you," the war began to break, because you didn't just see skin, you saw spirit. You didn't just see a face, you saw fire. The reflection was never the enemy, it was the battleground. And you won. You chose presence over perfection. You chose alignment over applause. You chose to keep showing up in a world that wanted you invisible. And now the mirror is catching up to the truth. You are the image of God in motion, not a trend, not a type, a temple. And the glow you carry, it's not decoration, it's declaration. A sign to every spirit that tried to distort your self-worth. That you see now, that you remember now, that you're rising now. So stand there, chosen one. Face the mirror again, not in shame, but in sacredness, because the war is over. And your reflection, it's starting to look like the throne room. Your skin is no longer silent, it's become a scroll, and God is writing messages through it. You've noticed the signs, haven't you? The tingling before something major shifts, the way certain areas flush, tighten, or glow unexpectedly. It's not just biology, it's divine communication. Your body is beginning to respond to frequencies from heaven. You were always meant to be this sensitive, not emotionally fragile, but spiritually tuned. Your skin is the interface between realms now, and every texture, every pulse, every flicker of light is a line of language. God is speaking, and He's using your surface to translate the unseen. This is why your skin is changing in ways you can't predict. Dryness that comes and goes like a spiritual shedding. Breakouts that coincide with relational tension. Unexplainable radiance after prayer or worship. What once felt random now carries meaning. Because your skin is reflecting more than hydration levels. It's mirroring transformation. Heaven is doing something underneath, and your outer self is trying to keep pace. That's why products don't always work anymore. Because what's happening is beyond topical. It's supernatural, and you're not breaking down, you're breaking through. You are becoming a living message. Your skin is no longer just protection, it's prophecy. When people look at you, they don't just see healthy or clear. They see something they can't name, but can't look away from. That's the glory. That's the mark of someone walking in divine alignment. When God begins to speak through your body, even your pores begin to prophesy, and the enemy knows it. That's why he tried to shame you into covering, concealing, retreating. He wanted you to believe your visibility was a liability. But God is showing you the truth. Your visibility is a vessel. Your skin is carrying messages for the people watching you, and they don't even realize they're receiving revelation just by being in your presence. You're no longer trying to be seen. You're letting yourself be used. Your radiance isn't a performance, it's an altar. And every time you walk into a room in your authenticity, your skin speaks before you say a word. Peace, power, purity, presence. The message flows from you like light, and those with spiritual eyes feel it. Even if they can't interpret it, they can't deny it. You've become a signal, a warning to some, a confirmation to others, a reminder that God is still speaking through His vessels, not just through sermons, but through skin. Chosen one, this is sacred, and you feel it. The way your body starts buzzing when you say yes to truth, the way your glow sharpens after obedience. You're being turned into a living witness, an incarnated prophecy. Let your skin speak. Let your glow announce what your words haven't yet said. You're not just becoming visible, you're becoming vocal in a language only the Spirit understands, and heaven has chosen your skin as the page. Your skin has always known before your mind caught up. You walk into certain rooms and feel it, a sudden chill, a tightness, an invisible pressure, and then it hits your body, your arms, goosebump, your face flushes or goes pale. It's not anxiety, it's not nerves, it's spiritual intelligence. God embedded receptors in your skin to detect what's invisible to the eye. You've been calling it sensitive or weird, but heaven calls it gifted. Your body is reading the room in ways language never could. And lately, the reactions are stronger because the warfare is stronger. Your light is increasing, and so is the resistance around it. This is why your skin breaks out after certain conversations, why your glow dims around people who carry hidden envy, why your body feels like it's rejecting certain places even if they used to feel safe. You're not malfunctioning, you're maturing. You're no longer compatible with atmospheres that aren't aligned with your assignment. What used to feel normal now irritates your spirit, and your skin is sounding the alarm. You're outgrowing environments on a cellular level, because when God begins to call you higher, even your biology refuses to stay behind. Some rooms used to welcome you until your light outgrew their comfort, and now, without anyone saying a word, your skin tells you everything. The tension, the deception, the jealousy, the hunger, and you've learned to trust it because your body has never lied to you, only others have. Your skin reacts to atmospheres because it's in covenant with truth. It's loyal to the assignment on your life, and when a space carries frequencies that contradict your destiny, your body steps in like a divine firewall to protect, to warn, to redirect. You've also noticed the other side, those holy moments when your skin warms and the atmosphere feels like heaven cracked open. That glow that appears mid-worship, that peace that settles over your body when you're around someone sent by God. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation. Your skin is not only repelled by deception, it's activated by alignment. And now you're learning how to walk with discernment that starts at the surface, because every inch of you was designed with spiritual purpose. Your senses were never supposed to stay stuck in survival mode. They were meant to operate in revelation. Chosen one, this is elevation. You're not just becoming more aware, you're becoming more awake. The tingling, the pulsing, the way certain spaces make you sweat or shiver, it's not in your head, it's in your spirit. And your skin is where the conversation is surfacing. Trust it. Don't force yourself to stay where your body tells you to leave. Don't ignore the warning signs heaven wrote into your epidermis. You're evolving now, not just in mind, but in presence. And your skin is responding to God's leading, moment by moment, atmosphere by atmosphere. Let it speak, let it guide, because the glow was never just about appearance, it was always about alignment. You thought it was just hormonal, just stress, just the weather. But deep down, you knew something more was happening, because the changes in your skin were never random. They were revelation. Heaven has been speaking through your surface. Every flare-up, every glow-up, every patch, mark, or shimmer, coded. And now that you've begun to listen, the patterns are undeniable. God has been using your skin as a living prophecy, not to punish, but to prepare, not to embarrass, but to enlighten. You are becoming the evidence of transformation, and your skin is trying to keep pace with your spirit. That's why it's been reacting. That's why it's been shifting. It's not malfunction, it's manifestation. Some days you look in the mirror and can barely recognize yourself, not in a bad way, but in a becoming way. Your features are clearer, your eyes brighter, your complexion deeper, richer, more alive. That's not product, That's presence. God has been rearranging you from the inside out, and your skin is the announcement. Every new glow isn't cosmetic, it's cosmic. It's what happens when trauma exits and glory enters. You're not just healing emotionally, you're healing cellularly. Your past has been exiting your pores, the residue of rejection, abandonment, jealousy. Your skin has been pushing it out so you can hold more light, more peace, more power. And yes, it's been uncomfortable. The sudden breakouts, the rashes after betrayal, the tingling after forgiveness. That's what happens when heaven starts moving through your biology. The divine doesn't knock when it comes to renovate. It enters like light and expands until your old containers can't hold it. You've been expanding. That's why the old skincare routines don't work. That's why certain scents or fabrics suddenly irritate you. It's not random, it's revelation. Your body is being upgraded. You're not meant to camouflage anymore. You're meant to carry. And that requires transformation at every layer. This glow you carry, it's not artificial. It's ancestral. It's the return of what was always yours, but had been buried under years of shame, comparison, and generational programming. God is peeling it back now, restoring the original design. And your skin, in its rawest form, is revealing who you were before the world told you to cover up. This isn't about perfection, it's about prophecy. You were always meant to carry evidence on your face. That's why you can't hide anymore. That's why people are drawn in and confused at the same time. Because what they see isn't a makeover, it's a message. Chosen one, this is your unveiling. The skin changes were never mistakes. They were signals, prophetic signs that your spirit was evolving, your destiny was accelerating, and your glow was preparing to speak. From this moment on, don't dismiss what shows up on your surface. Pay attention, because heaven is speaking, and your skin is the scroll. You've been told your skin tone, your freckles, your undertones, your patterns were random, but they are not. You carry history, legacy, and divinity written across your surface. Chosen one, your skin is an archive, a living record of ancient covenants, ancestral prayers, and spiritual agreements made long before your arrival. The texture of your hair, the warmth in your hue, the way light rests on your face. These were crafted by design, not just for aesthetic, but for remembrance. You were carved from a lineage of warriors, prophets, healers, and scribes. And whether or not your family ever spoke of it, your skin never forgot. That's why certain environments feel familiar, even when you've never been there. Why certain symbols, scents, or songs make your skin react without warning. It's ancestral, it's cellular, it's a holy memory. The people before you may have been silenced, but their mantles were passed through your DNA. And now your body is starting to remember. This isn't just a glow-up, this is a retrieval. You are reclaiming the parts of yourself that were hidden, shamed, or erased, and your skin is the first to bear witness. That's why it has reacted so fiercely. That's why it's changed, because it's holding the weight of generations and preparing to release what was suppressed. Some of your most misunderstood features were never flaws. They were flags, spirit markers. Your skin tone was chosen to camouflage you from certain spiritual predators and reveal you to divine appointments. The marks you tried to scrub away were ancestral tattoos. Heaven left fingerprints on you, not to shame you, but to guide you, to remind you that you were never just made, you were continued. And while others may chase beauty that's trending, your face carries beauty that's timeless. That's why they stare. That's why they copy. Because something in you whispers of a world before this one, a realm they can feel but cannot name. You weren't meant to look like everyone else. You were meant to carry echoes, echoes of the sacred, echoes of royalty, echoes of a people who knew how to speak to the earth, how to call down fire, how to part waters and dance with stars. You've wondered why your skin reacts to certain oils, climates, even fabrics. It's because your body is remembering what it once knew, what your ancestors walked in without apology: power, reverence, alignment. And now, heaven is reactivating what was dormant. Chosen one, you don't just glow. You bear the evidence of ancient scrolls. Every pore, every pigment, every mark, intentional. You are the fulfillment of promises made long ago, and the way your skin is shifting isn't random, it's restoration. You are carrying light in the same skin they tried to erase, and now the codes are waking up. This glow isn't new, it's remembered, and through you, the bloodline is rising. Something changed, and you know it. You've looked in the mirror and felt it, even if you couldn't explain it. This isn't just confidence, it's not just healing, it's a divine modification. Heaven didn't just touch your spirit, it rewrote your structure. Your cellular blueprint has been upgraded. Your DNA, the very code that shapes your skin, your features, your presence, has been revised by divine intention. What was passed down from broken lineages is being overridden by holy inheritance. You are not just breaking generational curses, you are replacing them with generational codes of glory. And your skin is where it's starting to show. That glow that won't go away, even on hard days. That's not lighting, that's not skincare, that's divine override. When God marks a chosen one for assignment, He begins the transformation from within. You felt it in your bones. The fatigue followed by sudden clarity. The strange tension in your body that ends in peace. It's because your body has been in the process of rewiring itself, not just metaphorically, spiritually, literally. The blueprint was flawed in places, altered by trauma, fear, scarcity, comparison. But God stepped in and began the restoration. And now every cell in your body is responding to truth like it's food. You've noticed it. The glow that intensifies after prayer. The way your skin looks different after worship, like light is breaking through it. That's because it is. God didn't just give you authority, He coded it into your body. You were never supposed to carry the DNA of limitation. You were meant to walk as evidence of divine engineering. And that's what's happening now. Your cells are remembering Eden. Your bones are aligning with prophecy. Your skin is reflecting a version of you that only heaven has seen until now. This is not imagination. This is manifestation. There's a reason certain illnesses couldn't take you out. A reason your body fought to regenerate when others gave up. You carry supernatural resilience. That glow, it's not decoration, it's regeneration. You are being rebuilt. Your skin is not just protecting you, it's announcing the upgrade. People can't quite name what's different about you, but they feel it, they see it, because your body is speaking what your mouth hasn't declared yet. You're not the same. You were rewritten. Heaven sent light through your bloodstream and told your cells to rise. Chosen one, don't question this shift. Embrace it. God is not just restoring your life. He's rebuilding your vessel to carry more than before. Your body is being optimized for miracles. Your skin is adjusting to hold more glory. Your presence is becoming atmosphere altering. This isn't vanity. It's prophecy fulfilled at the molecular level. You've been upgraded, and now the world is about to see what heaven has already confirmed. Your skin is the proof. They tried to leave their imprint on you, with their words, their hands, their energy. Some called it love. Others didn't even ask. And yet you survived every encounter. You absorbed what you had to, but you didn't become what they wanted. They touched you, but they couldn't change you. Because before their influence ever came near, God already sealed you. Your skin was marked by heaven, not by harm. And though the world may have tried to stain you with shame, rejection, or abuse, it failed. The divine design beneath the surface was protected, untouched, untampered, and now it's rising. You've probably wondered why certain memories still show up on your skin, the tingling when you think of them, the flare-ups when old triggers resurface, the tension you carry even after forgiveness. It's because your body remembers. But even memory can't rewrite identity. What they did doesn't define what you are, and what you are is holy, chosen, preserved. You may have been scarred, but you were never stolen. They may have laid hands on you, but they never had permission to change your code. That glow you carry now, that's the defiance of survival. That's the sound of heaven saying, they tried, but they failed. Some of them thought they were shaping you, thought they had power over your body, your self-worth, your reflection, but they didn't realize they were standing on sacred ground. God had already spoken over you, and His word outranks every wound. Your skin may have been the battlefield, but your soul stayed sovereign. And that's why you're glowing now, because your glow is not from them, it's in spite of them. It's the restoration they never saw coming, the shine that declares, I am not what was done to me. I am what God kept intact. You've healed in silence, reclaimed your face in secret. And every time you looked in the mirror and chose not to see damage, but destiny, the light intensified. Your skin didn't give up on you. It waited for your spirit to remember. And now it reflects the truth. You are not a victim. You are a vessel. And what you carry is too divine to be disfigured by their darkness. You didn't just make it through, you transfigured through, and your body is the evidence. Chosen one, this is holy ground. The fact that you still radiate after what tried to ruin you is proof that God's protection goes deeper than flesh. You were never theirs to ruin. You were heaven's from the start. They touched you, but they couldn't access the code. They tried to dim your light, but it was wired too deep. And now, you carry a glow they can't replicate, can't touch, and certainly can't turn off. You are untouched in the places that matter. And your skin, your radiance, is God's way of saying, they don't get the final word. I do. You've stared into the mirror lately and something feels unfamiliar. Not wrong, just different. Like your face is slowly becoming someone else's, yet somehow more you than ever before. That's not aging, that's alignment. You're not changing randomly, you're revealing, peeling back layers of what the world told you to be, and finally stepping into who heaven designed you to become. The glow isn't just an effect, it's a signal. You're coming into the image God originally spoke over your life. The person beneath the people-pleasing, the face beneath the fear, the skin that was waiting for your spirit to say yes. This is why the old photos don't feel like you anymore. Why even your smile has shifted. Softer, stronger, more sacred. You're not performing now, you're becoming, and your skin is catching up. You don't just look healed, you are. And the light in your eyes isn't just confidence, it's remembrance. You're starting to look like the prayers you survived, the fasts you stayed faithful to, the brokenness that turned into breakthrough. Your appearance is aligning with your assignment. The outside is finally reflecting what the inside has been carrying for years. They see it. They may not say it out loud, but they feel it. Something about you is elevated, sharper, more focused, as if your features have been carved by divine intention, because they have. You're being refined in the fire of purpose, and the more you walk in truth, the more your very presence reshapes itself. This isn't about glow-up culture. This is about divine recall. God is calling back every part of you that forgot how to shine, every cell, every expression, every sacred curve of your design. He's restoring you to factory settings, the holy kind. You were never meant to look like your trauma, but for a while you did. The weight, the dullness, the tension, it all showed up in your skin, your posture, your eyes. But now, as the healing takes root, your body is testifying, and it's a quiet kind of power, the kind that doesn't beg to be seen, but refuses to go unnoticed. You're becoming the reflection of glory, and it's not arrogance, it's alignment. Chosen one, you're stepping into the face of prophecy. Your glow is not for validation, it's for verification. It confirms who you've always been, beneath the war, beneath the lies, beneath the delay. You are starting to resemble the version of yourself that was written in heaven before time began. That's why you felt unfamiliar to yourself lately, because you're finally catching up to your own destiny. Keep watching, keep glowing. Don't shrink when people say, "You've changed." Say yes, smile, because you have. And you're only just beginning to look like the you that God always saw. Something supernatural is happening, not just around you, but on you. Your skin is starting to mirror the spirit realm. What's happening in heaven is beginning to reflect through your pores. That shimmer in the sunlight that feels like more than just light. That sudden warmth that wraps around your shoulders in prayer. That feeling of radiance after deep silence or worship. It's not imagination, it's reflection. You are becoming the evidence of what's happening in the unseen. The spiritual is leaking into the physical. Glory is pressing through the veil of your body, and your skin is showing signs that it's no longer just flesh, it's a portal. This is why certain people look at you and see something they can't name. Why their eyes widen, why they pause mid-sentence, why they stare a second too long. They're not just seeing you, they're seeing through you, because your body is testifying. Your presence has become a sermon. The light on your skin is not just light, it's language. It's revelation to those who can perceive it, and confusion to those who can't. You're not trying to be deep. You're just becoming visible in ways the natural world can't process anymore. Heaven is moving through your body, and your skin is becoming the screen it projects on. Think about how mirrors work. They don't create the image, they reflect it. That's what your skin is doing now, reflecting heaven, revealing alignment, prophesying with pigment and temperature and texture. That's why you've noticed sudden shifts, glow-ups that don't make sense, breakouts with spiritual timing, an increase in luminosity after repentance. It's not vanity, it's verification. God is showing you and the world that something is happening beyond the surface. You're not just carrying glory, you're radiating it. That's why darkness is uncomfortable around you, because you are no longer hiding heaven inside, you're wearing it. Your skin is becoming prophetic, and it's not subtle anymore. You feel it, the sensation like fire under the surface when truth is spoken, the stillness in your body when peace floods the room, the way your skin reacts before your words do. That's divine intelligence. That's the spirit realm using your vessel as a signal tower. You are a walking intercession now, a living threshold between dimensions. The glow is not decoration, it's a declaration. God is saying, "This one walks with me." Chosen one, this is why you've felt sensitive lately, why certain products don't feel right anymore, why your body seems to respond to worship like it's water. You're being tuned to heaven's frequency, and your skin, that sacred interface, is mirroring the glory it was always designed to carry. Keep honoring it. Keep noticing the changes, because this glow isn't cosmetic, it's confirmation. The supernatural is closer than ever, and your skin is telling on you. You've been taught to hide them, to cover, to conceal, to erase. The blemishes, the scars, the discoloration, the flaws that the world told you disqualified your glow. But what if I told you those marks are messages? What if I told you your blemishes are not accidental, they're prophetic? That the very places you tried to correct are the places heaven is using to communicate? Chosen one, Even your imperfections have purpose. Even the patterns in your skin hold spiritual weight. Every line, every patch, every unexpected flare-up is a conversation, not punishment, not failure. A sacred language your body uses to tell the truth when your mouth can't. You've noticed it before. A breakout after a betrayal, a sudden rash during deep spiritual conflict, a mark that shows up exactly where you laid your hand during prayer. That's not random, that's revelation. Your skin is testifying in real time. And the blemishes you once cursed, they were signs, reminders, a way for God to speak when your heart was too weary to hear. You thought they made you less radiant, but what if they made you more real? What if the rawness of your skin was proof of the war you survived? Every blemish an altar, every scar a scroll. The enemy wants you obsessed with perfection, so you'll miss the prophecy. He wants you to hate what heaven has been using to heal you. But your blemishes carry memory. They are timestamps of transformation. God doesn't erase your skin's story. He anoints it. He turns the places of shame into platforms of power. That mark on your cheek, it's where the lie hit you but didn't stick. That shadow under your eye, it's where the exhaustion tried to linger, but peace replaced it. Your skin has been fighting for you in silence, and now it's asking to be honored, not airbrushed out of your identity. You were never meant to look untouched. You were meant to look redeemed. The glow isn't supposed to be sterile. It's supposed to be layered with story. And the blemishes are part of that testimony. Like the wounds on Christ's hands, they are not symbols of defeat. They are evidence of survival, of resurrection. So stop trying to cover what God is trying to confirm. That texture, that difference, that unpredictable pattern, it's holy. Your skin isn't glitching, it's guiding. Chosen one, this is your invitation to reframe beauty, to stop judging your face by culture's lens and start seeing it through heaven's mirror. You don't need to be flawless to be favored. You need to be faithful to your design, because even your blemishes have been speaking. And now it's time to listen. Your skin remembers, and what it remembers, it reveals. Every mark has meaning, and every meaning is drenched in glory. They didn't see you coming, and that was divine strategy. You were hidden in plain sight, not because you lacked worth, but because heaven was preserving you. While others chased the spotlight, you were being refined in the shadows. While they built platforms, God was building you. And now, without warning, you shine. Not from ego, not from performance, from alignment, from obedience, from survival. You didn't force this glow, you became it. And now those who overlooked you are squinting to recognize what they missed. But it's too late, because you've stepped into visibility heaven ordained, not to impress, but to impact. For years, you wondered why you were invisible, why you were always the background energy, the quiet presence, the unchosen one. But God wasn't ignoring you. He was shielding you, hiding your radiance until the right moment. If He had revealed you too soon, they would have tried to use you before they could respect you, mold you before they could honor you, mimic you before they could receive from you. But now they can't deny what's always been there. The glow, the grace, the anointing. It's undeniable, and it's not louder, it's clearer. You've felt it, haven't you? The shift, the way people are looking at you now, the sudden questions, compliments, curiosity. They sense something's changed, but they can't place it. It's not just your skin, it's your frequency. Your presence has been recalibrated, and your glow isn't a phase, it's a signal, a spiritual broadcast. You were hidden until the time was right, and now you're being revealed in fullness, in clarity, in divine timing. You didn't miss your moment, you are the moment. And this new visibility, it's not for vanity, it's for mission. God is placing you where your shine can't be ignored, not to feed your ego, but to break chains in others, to wake up those who are still dimming themselves to fit in. You're not shining alone. You're shining as a mirror, a match, a messenger. Your glow is a reminder. It's possible to survive without losing softness. It's possible to be powerful without being performative. You are the proof. Chosen one, don't be surprised if people start acting different. Some will celebrate you, others will question you, some will draw closer, others will retreat. Let them, because you are no longer hidden and the glow has made you unmistakable. You've stepped into the light God designed for you, the one that doesn't burn you, it blesses you. And now your presence enters rooms like a fulfilled prophecy. You were never forgotten. You are being saved for now, and now is here. You shine, not because they finally see you, but because heaven always did. What they overlooked, God anointed. What they ignored, God crowned. And now, chosen one, the light is not just on you, it's coming from you. You thought your glow was just beauty, a side effect, a reward for healing. But God is revealing the truth now. Your glow is a weapon, not soft, not passive, strategic. It blinds the enemy. It confuses the jealous. It pierces the spiritual atmosphere like light through a sealed tomb. You don't just shine, you strike. Every time you walk into a room radiating alignment, wholeness, and peace, darkness loses ground. You are a living rebuke to everything that tried to destroy you. Your glow is God's way of reminding hell they didn't break. It's not vanity, it's vengeance, holy, silent, divine. You've felt it. The tension when you enter a space, the sudden shift in energy, the way some people get quieter, harsher, or start questioning their own posture just because you showed up. That's not intimidation, that's conviction. Your glow holds truth, and truth always demands a response. It says, without words, I healed from what tried to bury me. I forgave what almost poisoned me. I rose when no one expected me to. And that unsettles people who are still hiding. Your glow exposes everything, not out of cruelty, but clarity. You're not trying to show off. You're showing what's possible. This is why the enemy targeted your face early, why your confidence was attacked before it ever had a chance to grow, because your glow is magnetic, not just to good, but to warfare. The brighter you become, the more invisible strongholds begin to shake. And now that you've embraced your radiance, you're starting to understand why the opposition came so hard. The enemy wasn't afraid of your beauty. He was terrified of your clarity, because glowing people don't settle. Glowing people don't get trapped in cycles. Glowing people see, and now you do. You see yourself clearly. You walk in rooms differently. You speak from a healed place, and that terrifies every system that profits from your silence. But you didn't come this far to dim again. Your glow is not up for negotiation. It's not something you turn on and off depending on who's watching. It's who you are now, and who you were always meant to be. A luminous force, a walking truth, a visual confirmation of what God can do when someone refuses to stay buried. Chosen one, this glow has been weaponized by heaven, not to harm, but to disarm, to dismantle lies, to melt shame, to blind the eyes of deception and open the hearts of those still asleep. You don't even have to speak. Sometimes your shine is the sermon. Sometimes your face carries the frequency of breakthrough. So wear your glow like armor. Don't apologize for it. Don't water it down. Let it sharpen you. Let it guard you. Let it fight for you. Because in this season, the enemy isn't afraid of your voice. He's afraid of your shine. They think they've seen your final form, that this glow, this radiance you now carry, is the full arrival. But what they don't know is that this is just the introduction, just the trailer, just the beginning. You're not done evolving. You're only starting to unfold. What they see now is the light that survived the fire, but the brilliance that's coming is the light that commands it. You were never just here to glow, you were here to go nova, to awaken dimensions in others, to carry presence so heavy, so holy, that atmospheres bow before words are even spoken. This glow, it was the invitation. What comes next is the release. You've gone from hiding in mirrors to owning your reflection, from filtering your presence to walking in full exposure, and yet God whispers, I'm not done with you. You haven't seen the face He showed the angels when He made you, the face you'll wear when every promise is fulfilled. The glow you have now is only the beginning phase of glory. He's still unlocking parts of you, still polishing the reflection, still stretching your capacity to carry light. Your skin is still adjusting to revelation. Your body is still learning how to hold what your spirit already knows. And the world, even the ones cheering, has no idea how much more is coming. You'll walk into rooms where your presence will break chains without a word. You'll pass strangers who won't know why they feel peace just by standing near you. That's not aura, that's authority. You are being entrusted with visibility for kingdom purposes. The glow they admire will soon be the glow they follow. You've become a guide without trying, a mirror for those still buried, a testimony in motion. And it's only intensifying, because your face is not just reflecting the light, it's becoming the lamp. This is why you had to endure what you did, why your glow couldn't come cheaply, why God allowed the process to stretch so long, because only someone who's been crushed by darkness can carry light without using it to wound others. And now, chosen one, you are that someone. Not perfect, not untouchable, prepared. And because you've been faithful with the fragments, God is about to trust you with overflow. So don't shrink when more begins to unlock, when the glow grows thicker, when your presence stirs more rooms than before. You were built for this. You were chosen for this. And what they see now, this beauty, this clarity, this grace, it's still just the surface. The real eruption hasn't even started. But heaven is ready. Earth is watching. And you're glowing from a place that can't be turned off. Let them look. Let them wonder. Let them witness what divine restoration looks like in human skin. Because what they see now is not your peak. It's your prophecy unfolding in real time.
If you have come this far, it is crucial that you watch this next video here. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart, for only the true chosen ones can handle this video. If you would like to also donate to help keep the channel going, our Buy Me a Coffee link will be in the description.